5:44 now. Welcome back to 11 Alive Morning News. If you are just joining us, we are making efforts to follow a worldwide cyber outage impacting multiple countries right now. This is all tied to a cyber breach on Microsoft systems that has been happening really since earlier yesterday.
Yeah, that's right. We have 11 Alive's Jerry Carnes. He's been at the airport for us all morning. One of the major implications of the cyber outage is happening at the airport right now. Many people, they're learning that their flight is canceled as they arrive to the airport, Jerry.
They are indeed. We just got an update from American Airlines. We were told that they have resolved the issues as of 5 a.m. and they're back up and running again. As for Delta and United, the other major carriers here at Hartsfield, no word from them as if they have resolved this cyber outage and are back up and running. We want to talk to this young lady right here. Did you hear about the cyber attack?
Well, I thought I heard it on the news this morning, but I was getting ready to get here for my early flight that was canceled. So I've been traveling for 2 days. I just want to get home to Montana.
So is your flight today canceled due to this ground stoppage?
Yes, the morning flight, and so they have me booked on a flight for this evening sometime, but that's another day in the airport. I'm too old for this.
So you're trying to get on another flight now?
Yes, an earlier flight so I can maybe get home after 2 days on the road.
Were you impacted by yesterday's weather?
Oh, yes. Yeah, I missed all my flights yesterday and then stayed in a hotel last night. And then when I got up this morning, I found out the morning flight was canceled. So I'm just trying to get home.
You just went from one ground stoppage to another for different reasons, goodness. Do you feel like they've communicated to you about this morning's situation?
Well, not really, and my Delta app's not working, so they probably haven't been able to. So I'm sure they've tried.
You might be exactly right about that. They may be having difficulty communicating. Thank you very much. Good luck to you. Maybe we'll talk to you after you go through the line and see if you're able to get on another flight.
Thank you.
All right. Talk to you later. That's similar to the stories we're hearing all morning. Folks arriving here, many of them impacted by the weather last night that caused a ground stoppage. Folks weren't able to get out. Their flights delayed until today. Now they're arriving today to find out about the ground stoppage due to the cyber attack. So we'll stay here monitoring things. We are waiting to hear from a representative of Hartsfield-Jackson International Airport. He is here. He's upstairs getting some updates on what's going on. Again, if you have an American flight, we were told that they're back up and running as of 5 a.m. We're waiting to hear from Delta and United. We'll bring you that information as soon as we know.
All right, Jerry, my heart goes out to all those people there at the airport. A regular travel day is stressful, and this has been indeed an ordeal for a lot of people. We did just get a statement from the FAA. They said that they are closely monitoring the technical issue impacting IT systems at U.S. airlines, and that several airlines have requested FAA assistance, so they're calling in for help with these ground stops to their fleets to get this issue resolved, and they're updating their fly.faa.gov website there with that information. So that's one entity you could use to try to get some updates if your airline apps are not working.
Yeah, she did bring up a good point, saying that these airlines may not be able to communicate because of this outage. And this is a global outage that's impacting different countries, is impacting various businesses, essential businesses that many of us rely on from day to day. We have our Liza Lucas. She's been tracking the outages and how it's been impacting some of the systems that we really rely on every day, Liza.
Indeed, and as we continue to reinforce, we are so waking up to this news, as are many of these businesses and providers. A lot of those that we have reached out to this morning on our news desk say they are still gathering details on their end in terms of the impact, but we've got ongoing conversations happening offline, and we are working to collect information from our news desk as well. We know Fulton County spokesperson says that they are looking into it and they are going to be providing updates, so we're going to be bringing that information to you. Fulton County Emergency Management Service also tweeting out that they're monitoring the situation as well. So we're working all of our sources here at 11 Alive, trying to figure out and pin down the local impact for you as you wake up this morning. But across the pond in Europe, they are in the thick of it. There's a running list in terms of the airlines, the businesses, the banks that have been really scrambling to respond to these tech disruptions. We know train services, telecom companies in various countries have been impacted. I know hospitals and healthcare services in countries like Israel have been impacted, and we are also reaching out to our hospitals locally as well to figure out what they are feeling this morning. But as we've told you earlier in the newscast, this seems to stem from CrowdStrike, which is a cyber security firm with wide reach. The actual glitches seem to be coming from the Microsoft system as well. I know New York Times reached out to CrowdStrike asking for a response. No response so far, but we'll of course monitor all of these updates as we continue to reach out to those locally, because we know a lot of you are waking up to this news and trying to figure out what is working and what is not this morning. Sending it back to you.
All right, Liza, thank you. Very important updates there as we continue to reach out to our local entities to see what the impact is going to be as you get ready to head out.